Hello, everybody. I'm Frank Morano. New York City public advocate Jamani Williams just released his annual worst landlord list, and it named some truly bad actors in the private sector. There's the press release from the New York City public advocate's office. But there's a part of this that should stop every New Yorker in their tracks. By the city's own data, NYCHA, the public housing authority run by New York City would outrank almost everyone. This is not me saying this. This is the public advocate saying this. Jamani Williams, not considered a conservative by any means. More than 600,000 open work orders, heat outages, mold, leaks, elevators down, year after year after year. If NYCHA were a private landlord, City Hall would be holding press conferences outside its buildings constantly. It's not ideological, it's arithmetic. And here's why this matters. The city is increasingly aggressive towards private landlords, more inspections, more fines, more regulation, more litigation. And a lot of that is justified, right? Slumlords should be held accountable. But government has to meet the same standard it demands of everyone else. You can't be the toughest housing regulator in America while also presiding over the largest broken housing portfolio in the city. It's totally hypocritical and it's unjust. Now let's talk about solutions, because I don't like to be in the game of finger pointing without talking about how we can actually fix what's broken. First, I really think we need to look at bringing in private sector management expertise, not to sell buildings, but to run maintenance, procurement, repairs, and construction schedules the way functioning property owners do. Competitive contracts, clear benchmarks, real penalties when work isn't done. Second, I do think we need to look at labor reform and productivity audits. NYCHA deserves good workers, but the city owes taxpayers and tenants an honest look at whether outdated work rules are slowing repairs and inflating costs. Third, some triage and transparency. Post repair backlogs publicly, development by development. Which boilers are down? Which roofs are leaking? How long has each ticket been open? Sunlight works. Fourth, allow responsible redevelopment where buildings are beyond saving. Mixed income models, public-private partnerships, modern construction instead of endless patchwork repairs on structures that are in some cases a century old. And finally, stop pretending this is free. Housing costs money to maintain. Heat costs money. Elevators cost money. If the city refuses to acknowledge that reality, then the result is just decay. New Yorkers deserve better than a government that lectures landlords while failing its own tenants. Fix NYCHA first, then go after everyone else with clean hands. It's not a radical approach. It's just basic accountability. So I hope we can do something about NYCHA, because there's a whole lot of NYCHA residents that feel like their apartment building deserves just as much attention as all the landlords on Jamani Williams' worst landlord list. Thank you.